Europe is 94.7 The Block, New York's #1 for throwbacks. Your man Radio Big Mac here, inside the Radio Big Mac show, and oh man, this is my guy. This is when I tell you this is family, real life family in here, legendary status. We got the one and only, the Dade County Mayor, Mr. 305, Eat a Booty Gang President, Trick Daddy Dollars in the building, yeah.
What they do, my boy.
What's going on, man? I miss you, bro.
I would have been came up here.
Uh-huh.
But it's freezing cold, man. How you do it?
Because I'm fat, bro.
I'm fat.
You know, you got a gut. You gut gang, but you're not fat.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I know your body, like iguanas down there, it just freeze up as soon as it get in the cold.
Well, I got off the plane last night, and I guarantee you, I was walking down that catwalk. I was like, if I could have turned around, I would have.
And going back?
Yeah, I would just sit on the plane, head on the plane. It was nice and warm on the plane.
Well, we got Trick Daddy here, man. Look, I know you are a man of many businesses, but you got some pots now.
Yeah. I got your pots, too.
You brought me some pots?
Yeah, I got you some pots.
Oh, that pot. Oh, you got actual pots.
I got you some pots. I got you some real pots.
I was going to say, I got the other pot for you.
Okay.
Yeah. You brought pots, and I got pot for you.
That's right.
We brought it as a team.
I need that, and you need these.
So what's it called, Trick?
It's, well, you can go to trickdaddypots.com and get these pots. So these is real. These ain't play pots.
So wait. So it's on the box it say, "Bitch, I got my pots," though.
Right.
But on the website it say, "Trick, I got my pots."
Right.
Why we
because Chronic, EJ, and CO decided to be soft. I got pastors saying, "Bitch, I got my pots," and they just didn't want to. They just didn't want to force nobody to say it. Now these pots here, we letting you try out the material right here. So those are the mitts.
Okay. All right. Look, we got the actual pot. You hear that? That's good quality.
Yeah. Well, listen. Real non-stick ceramic pot. We got plastic utensils, so we don't need like you getting no metal utensils scraping out the bottom.
Right.
Because these is good quality pots. These are non-stick pots. They lead-free, condiment-free, right? No PFOA, no PTFE, and no PFAS. Now, I don't know what the hell that means.
Ask you, Trick.
I don't know what the hell that means.
What the hell that means?
I know. All I know is we researching this all the stuff that come in pots that'll kill you. These are all type of chemicals that'll kill you. These FDA and EU safety standard pots right here. They dishwasher safe. They non-stick. And they up. You can go up to 500 degrees, so these can go in the oven.
Okay, you put a pot in the oven?
Yes.
I never did that.
You can cook your grits in there, and you remember how you used to burn your rice and all that?
What you mean used to?
So you still burning rice?
Yeah, I don't cook rice because of that.
Rice is easy. 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, Mac. I told you that 1,000 times.
Yeah, but then I gotta sit there and watch it, and I leave and come back.
You gotta turn it on. Okay, you gotta turn it on medium low. And just check on it in the next 5 or 10 minutes. It don't take long for rice to cook, man. That's the easiest thing.
I'll leave, come back, and I'm like, damn, I forgot I was cooking that rice.
Now you're going to have a problem. But one thing about these pots right here, when it's time to cook, when it's time to cook the rice, once you cook it, put your lid on it. And when let's say you finish eating, you get your refrigerator container.
Yeah.
And this what you do. Turn the pot over and dump it out. All the rice coming out the pot.
Nothing gonna be on that pot.
Nothing gonna be on that pot.
All right, I'm gonna test that. And if there's one rice on there, I'm whooping your ass.
One thing I haven't cooked on the pot is the turkey bacon. I don't eat that rubber stuff. I don't know of that. I've tried everything that I cook, and I cook everything in these pots. These are the best pots I ever seen in my life, and I'm not saying that because they're mine.
Right. So all right. So I know you for cooking for a long ass time. When was it the moment for you where you're like, I need some better pots?
Okay, so first I went and I bought, and I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to rank nobody else's pots because for whatever reason you buy their pots, I'm cool with this, so I'm not gonna do that. So I went to buy a certain celebrity pots. I paid up to $400 for them, and I went home. And I wanted to beat her ass. I wanted to beat her ass because everything was sticking. Everything was sticking, and it was burning and everything, and it was crazy. And then it wasn't easy to wash. After you get through cooking in my pots, you can run water on them. Take a cloth or a paper towel and dry it out in the pots like new.
So I ain't got to scrape it.
No, you ain't got. You better not scrape it.
I got one in the middle. You know, the brittle.
You don't need that. These pots. This is a 15-piece set for a reason. You got a spatula.
Yep.
A spoon, a scooper, and a pair of tongs on there, all non-stick. You ain't got to worry about that.
Man, we got Trick Daddy Dollars on the Radio Big Mac Show. Now, Trick, when it comes to your love for cooking and music, which one takes precedence for you?
Right now it's cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to understand the music game because my son is making music now, and I have a group, the
Jay?
Hollywood Twins. Yes, Jay's making music, but I don't know how to break them, so I just keep doing what they do. So I don't have to spend. I can spend 10% of what I had to spend 10 years ago to break them. So I just let them. Since it's not expensive no more, it won't cost me no more. I just let them do what they do, and when it's time for me to pay for something, I'll be like, here you go.
Every time I forget that you are a actual father because I know Trick Daddy online is different from Trick Daddy in real life sometimes.
But I don't play when it comes to my kids. My son and daughter are high school and college graduates.
Come on now. Clap that up. Yeah, let's go.
You talking to a dude who went to prison before he was 16, twice before he was 21, and only have a GED. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what all this new stuff they talking about. Like when we did math problems, division and multiplication, fractions, all that. I remember the most thing I remember was borrowing. Remember when you was dividing
and you had to borrow from the other and bring it around?
They don't do that no more. I helped my 5-year-old goddaughter borrow, and she called me and said, God, Dad, I got an F. I was like, what you mean you got an F? I know how to borrow. When I'm subtracting 7 from 25, I borrow 1 from the 2.
Yep.
Make the 5 or 15.
Okay.
That's an 8. And I know the answer is 18. No, I got that wrong. They do some stupid stuff that's called regrouping.
A regroup? What the hell is that? See, I ain't got kids, so I don't know none of this
So you
new
separate
stuff.
the zeros, the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. And you got to separate all that. So it's basically the teacher's not doing nothing for our kids these days.
Jesus.
So as parents, we have to save them. We have to save them from the world of social media, first of all, because social media, if you remember, when social media became really, really big 10 years ago, all these challenges.
Yeah.
A lot of people died and got hurt off challenges. Now, what's trending is fashion, but I don't want my kids to grow up thinking that just because you see this boy with all this high fashion on, don't think that half of that is real, and don't think that he not taking that stuff back, because everybody is rich on Instagram and TikTok.
Right.
All the women are fine now. Everybody wear wigs, and you know in my era, Big Mac, if you wore a wig and you was a woman, you was either 70 years old and you belonged to somebody's church.
Yep.
You were a prostitute.
Oh, okay.
Or you was a man with a wig on, which we call drag queens. You know what I'm saying? You was a drag queen.
Those are the only people that wear wigs right
now. They got middle school, elementary school little girls getting wigs put on. They got 35 to 50-year-olds talking about they got baby hairs. Your baby hairs been gone when you was 2 years old. So they leave some of the hair out and they put this little cream on it and they use a toothbrush and they swerve it. And all of them look alike now.
Jesus.
My kids are not into stuff like that.
You made sure of that.
I made sure of that.
Now, when you talking about the wigs, do you date women that wear wigs?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's crazy. Because you said that it's at the time it was only those group of people and older women.
Everybody, they don't. That's why. Would you believe this? At least when I date the younger women, at least they don't mind getting plaits and braids. Because for some reason, black women think that that's for little girls. Mm-hmm. So when I'm in my 22 to 30, I can get their hair braided and plait, and it's cheaper for me.
Wait, that's your age range still right now?
But my age range has went up.
Okay, I was going to say, yeah.
I'm at 37, 38.
37, 38, and then what's on the other side of it?
of age. The hell?
Is that 21, 22?
Yes, well, in some cases. But they're old.
There's got to be a cap, Trick.
Okay, let's go 20.
20?
20 to 37.
Let's do 20. Let's do 22. Let's up it a little bit so they can drink with you.
21. We ain't going to 22. 21, you know how much the average female have done by the age of 25 these days? So I have to catch them up. Let's say 21.
Okay.
Let's say 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you dating now?
I've never not been dating.
Is there one specific one that is above everybody else, or is it everybody's even?
Above everybody?
Like, you got your main, then you got the bench.
The only way my women will be above one another is she sit on top of her. Other than that, they on the same level. All of them on the same level.
So, Trick, you never gonna get married again?
I'm still married, man.
I'm saying, why?
I don't know.
This has been going on for so long.
I don't think another woman want to marry me because I'm not paying for no wedding like I paid for that. And my wedding, I got married in, what it was, 04?
How much did that cost you? It ran you a lot?
Like $200.
$200? That ain't bad. Was that just for the license?
It was a disaster. You forgot what happened? My wife, daddy, and my best friend, which is one of my, I had 12 best men. My wife, daddy, and one of my best men went to jail. There was helicopters and police dogs, tear gas.
At the wedding.
At the reception. There was a riot. My homegirl was who wore about 450. She got stuck on the floor. So nobody could stop to help her up. So she was down there while all the fighting was going on. So she remained on the floor. And she notified me that half of the gifts that was on the table was snatched and people ran with the gifts and all. So I should have known that my marriage was going to be shaky.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty rocky start to start that. So another wedding is done for you.
Nah, if they want to get married in the elevator, it's cheaper. Get somebody to hold the elevator, and that's cheaper.
Hit the first floor.
And I found out another way. So you can get married in Vegas, right?
Uh-huh.
But when you get back to your state, you got to go get your marriage license. So
you get married over there.
So I can do some fake marriages. I can go over there and make a few of them think that we married and never go get the marriage license. And she can tell anybody she want to tell that we married. I get her one of these new rapper rings, with the fake diamonds in it.
The lab grown
I go
ones.
get her a nice one, get her a $50 one.
For lab grown $50, it can look nice.
Right, go get her one of them.
Trick Daddy Dollars inside the Radio Big Bag Show. So, Trick, a lot of people don't know this, and I didn't learn this actually until, I moved down and started rocking with you and everything.
Right.
But for a long time, you didn't do anything past Florida.
No, so this is what happened. When I was on house arrest, I had to get permits. Mm-hmm. So a lot of my probation, I was on house arrest a lot of times, Now my probation officer wouldn't allow me. But what happened was they put out a rumor that I didn't want to leave nowhere, and the promoters was listening to them. So I had to start showing them. I had to start telling them because you remember social media wasn't that big. But I done been in Billings, Montana, Sioux City, Alba, Rapid City, Des Moines. I done been
I was
all over the
told
world.
that you didn't, past Florida, you didn't like going because of that whole north-south.
I don't care nothing about that.
That's what they told me.
I've been everywhere but the electric chair.
They told me you used to turn down award shows.
No,
I turn down parties.
I don't do last minute stuff.
Okay.
I don't do stuff out of disrespect. If you can invite me to the award show and I had top 10, top 100, top 40 records. Mm-hmm. I have records that charted on the pop charts, and you invited me to the award show, but you ain't nominated me for no awards. I've never been nominated for an award.
In your whole career?
Never been nominated
not
for
one, not Take It to the House, not Trick Love the Kids.
I might have got nominated for a video, and that didn't win.
You did a song with Tupac, like none of that.
They did not respect Miami artists. So if you coming from, they didn't respect artists from the South, period. Ghetto Boys, Two Live Crew was the first record that they played. The Ghetto Boys, Mind Playing Tricks on, and a few Luke records was played all over the country. I'm from the South, the real South, Miami, the bottom. We play everybody record from Cool Mo D to Slick Rick. We play DMX. We play everybody Midwest.
Right.
And to us, no disrespect for nobody that's listening, but Philly, Jersey, and New York was all the same. We didn't know no better. We all considered them as the same because a lot of Philly and Jersey rappers, New York get credit for them.
Yeah. In a way.
Like Tretch and Queen Latifah.
Well, Philly ended up getting their own sound and stuff eventually.
Right, later.
Yeah.
This was later.
Yeah.
This is once we got in. But a lot of people, they, say get offended when I say, if you check the rap stats now, the last 25 years or better, you got to bust hip-hop down the middle. Because the last 25 years or better, we had the best artists in the South.
The whole South, not just Miami.
No, the whole South.
Oh, okay.
And I think me and Juvenile and Master P at the time was the first one. The Master P, Make Him Say Hun, Juvenile Hun record, and Trick Daddy the Nan record. That era busted the door open for us.
Jesus. So, with your whole career in with the movement of the South, where do you rank yourself with the pioneers? I'll say, because you got the Lukes, obviously.
When it comes to the South, if you're not Luke, if you're not Scarface, at minimum you my brother. The rest of them is my sons.
So
the rest of them is my sons.
Luke, Scarface, y'all are even playing.
If you anywhere within my age range, and you tell me that you didn't look up and was inspired by my music, I respect that. But can you live with saying that? Because I know better.
Damn. So how does somebody from the South, Miami-Dade County, how does somebody end up doing a record with Tupac?
They got to do the things I do. When I spoke to Tupac mama, she said, I remind me of her son. God bless both of them, they souls and their lives. She said, I remind her so much of her son. And after Pac died, I could have used any Pac records, any of the old lyrics that wasn't released. I could use anything, and I was going to get it clear. But I respect Tupac. Tupac is my Jesus Christ of music.
Damn. And why somebody from the West Coast versus, like you said, like somebody from the South that you grew up with?
Well, first of all, Tupac is from the East Coast. He was born in New York.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, but he repped
he had his son living down in L.A. and California love, and he went over there and gave him love because New York is just like Miami. It's hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crab in the buckets, and there's a lot of vultures. And this game is hard. But this game was hard where, he didn't get the love in New York that he wanted. But he loved the hell out of New York. I know he did. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Miami, I just want to rep the crib. I know where we came from. I know a lot of people pick at me because the Dolphins ain't win. The Dolphins ain't win the Super Bowl since I was living. I'm going to say that. But at least I'm not like Chronic. I'm not going way to Dallas to jump on nobody's bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest. I never want Buffalo or the Jets to win a damn thing.
Man, look, you ain't got to bring the Jets into the situation.
I'm just saying.
Trey.
I'm just throwing that out there because we're talking man to man.
There's 32 teams, and you're going to bring up the one team that you don't need to bring up right now.
Okay, New England. They won enough, okay?
Yeah, I'm
New
fine
England
with that. We
see
cool
how
with that.
Seattle got on that ass. And everybody was like, the Super Bowl was so boring. What do you think? 2 defensive teams.
Yep.
2 iffy quarterbacks. But Seattle got some players that are character players, and all of them played like they was family. You could tell those boys really love each other. They hung out with each other, and they know each other family. You can look at a team like that. That's why I put my money on Seattle and under.
Oh, you did?
And when that last play, when that running back broke for that touchdown, I was like, oh, no, that was holding. That was holding.
Hold it.
And then they threw the flag.
And
it was holding. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
So you cleaned up?
I bet a little 12 on a 2-pick.
That's one thing I will tell people. Like, Trick used to take me to the Hard Rock Casino.
Yeah.
And he put me on this one machine. And when I tell you, addicted was not the word. Every day I would go to this damn machine.
And Nasty was just as worse as you. But we had a radio show, and I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. I don't think when they discontinued our show. I I was upset that I wasn't doing it no more, but I was mad because I know what you brought to that station.
Right.
You taught me so much about radio in real life because I thought I knew about radio until I started working there. Even though you recorded me sleep and with my stomach out and dancing.
I have hundreds of videos of you sleeping.
I know. And it was times when COVID, when we couldn't come in the building, you'll call my phone 1,000 times. You had people ring my doorbell, knock on my door, go wake Trick up.
Make sure he's there.
Man, I appreciate you for that, but I don't think they know how smart you are when it comes to running a radio station. I don't think that they realize that you single-handedly ran the Trick and Trina morning show, and I watch you do that and go to the next show and then the next show, and I seen you programming music. I was like, wait a minute.
And shot Wildin' Out while doing all that.
All that.
Yeah.
I fly in from Atlanta for filming, fly right in and go right to the studio and do the song lineup for the day.
Yep.
And edit our show when we wasn't there. I'm like, man, how the hell you do that?
There was times Trick would call me and be like, how the hell did I just hear myself give away tickets? And I'm like, well, Trick, why aren't you here, damn it?
Man, I remember that. Hey, the first week I caught the DUI I caught the DUI charge, and they put $1 out my pocket with some little cocaine on there. It wasn't even enough for a line.
The first week we premiered the show in Miami, it's the Trick or Treat morning show. We do good. They're on time, 5 a.m. they there. We excited. Friday comes, Trick's like, man, I ain't got tore up all week. This weekend, I'm going crazy. And Saturday morning, I woke up to a text message with an article that said, Trick Daddy has been detained for possession. And I said, this is not real.
That was not possession, because when the man opened up the dollar, the rest of the stuff flew away. I don't even know how they tested that. It wasn't even a line, because if it was a line, I would have made sure that wasn't in that dollar. But you stuck with me, and y'all deal with me, and we did our thing, and we was doing numbers too.
Yeah, no, we was doing good out there.
We was doing numbers and everything. Man, I miss it. I don't know. Hopefully one day we'll do radio together.
Nah, listen, now that we here, we got the Radio Big Mac Show. We definitely, have you part of it in any way, shape that we can.
Yeah, so we can talk to your boss, because you introduced me to the boss.
I know, we going to work that out.
On the way out, you just holler at him, let him know I'm prostituting right now. I'm doing radio right now.
Trick Daddy Dollars here. Trick, I got my pots. Make sure you go to trickdaddypots.com and get your pots. Trick, I don't know if I've even told you this story or if you remember this, but you do know you ruined Carl Thomas for me, right?
No, wow, I didn't know that.
It was a night at the Cave in Miami, and you had a section, and the bouncer tried you for something, and you caught an attitude, and you went outside and was arguing with him, and I came out there to kind of, bring the tension down. And you was like, man, F this, I'm going to my car to get, and I said, oh, no. Do you remember going to your car to get it?
Yeah.
And as I'm trying to stop you, I'm like, Trick, relax. All I hear is, summer rain, what's the speed? I said, oh, my God, I'm missing my song. And we argued with you. And he's like, nah, man, this is it. I said, Trick, please, just this. And you're like, you know what? Forget this. And then you threw it back in the car, and who you were with at the time, you're like, get in the car. And all I hear is, emotional, I gotta let it go.
Man, I hate those kind of security guards and bouncers in the club. Like, don't take your job personal, bro, because you got to leave about this club. and I'm glad. I'm glad you stopped me then, because I was a hardhead. I'm very different from then. That was a whole 5 years. That was about 7, 8 years ago.
That was probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It was not that long ago.
Okay. Well, allegedly, I went to the car.
Allegedly, you went to that.
So with that, but I just hate the fact that the dude trying me like you trying me. First of all, you telling me I can't smoke. I can smoke wherever I go, bro. You shouldn't have let me in here. You already patted me down. You patted me down. You know I left it in the car.
Yeah.
What are you patting me down for, bro? I'm not stupid. And it was crazy, Matt, when you left and you went to doing working for Nick, like full time. That dude became my friend.
Of course he did. Because
we saw his ass at the gas station. We pulled up on him and told him, you ever play again,
okay,
we going to leave your ass right here where you at.
I did not see that story going that way.
Okay.
You made it sound like y'all were kicking it and y'all
we were going to kick him to sleep. That's what we were going to do. But yeah, let your boss know, man, I'm working, man. I'm selling pots now. I got the cookbook coming, man.
I was going to ask, when is there a book coming?
The cookbook is next. After that, after the cookbook, we dropping a Easter line of the pot. So we're going to have Easter colors of the pots. Because a lot of girls like, you make them in this color, you make them in that color. So we're going to make a few colors, make them limited edition. Then I'm doing my bakeware. Well, I'm doing a baking set, and I'm going to have them purple because purple is the color for the Lupus Foundation.
Okay.
And everybody knows, some people know, well, if you know, you know I have lupus. I've been dealing with lupus for 20 years
You've been
now.
kicking their ass for 20 years.
And so we're going to use that pot set, and we're going to donate a percentage to the Lupus Foundation because nobody donates to lupus. Like, even when they want me to come speak for the foundation, they want me to fly myself. And I'm like, well, I'm going to be homeless, right, if I do that. So we got to figure out how to raise money so I could bring awareness and I could travel to support the Lupus Foundation. We're going to do the cookware. And we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. We're going to do big pots for like family functions, like
the big
chili pot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a roaster oven. All that. We're gonna do all that, man.
And all that's gonna be on TrickDaddyPots.com?
TrickDaddyPots.com.
Now, what about the seasoning? Is the seasoning?
The seasoning's on back order. We're getting it together. And like I tell everybody, I blame it on the tariffs. So y'all who paid y'all taxes, all y'all dummies that voted for the wrong person, that's good for your ass.
See, and that seasoning, when I tell you I use that on everything.
Everything. You can use it on everything but your girl. You'll get infection so bad she'll never be able to get rid of it.
Trick Daddy Dollars, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Radio Big Mac show. I gotta ask you this because I wasn't with you when this happened.
Right.
Because you know if I was with you around this when that happened, I would say something. Why did I have to see a video where you told me you don't identify as African American?
Because I've never been to Africa.
Me either.
So you're not African American.
But the ancestors had been.
That's what they told us. But I found out that it's so much. They played with black history and the history of this country so much. This is Indian country, first of all. This is Indian country. They were the first known people to be here. And Indians, there's different kinds of Indians. So don't get it twisted. So they're all over. So they declared states, and slavery was just in the South and not in the North, and with all those. And they want us to believe that Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, and Emancipation Proclamation never got signed. So that's not true. Then they got me thinking that the lady Rosa Parks was the lady that they put up, said she was the one that was on the bus, and that wasn't the lady because her husband was a doctor and he had a car, so there wasn't no way he let his wife drive to get on the bus. Then they say Christopher Columbus discovered America. He ain't never been here before. All I know is my mama and daddy might be African American, but I'm not. Because it's crazy because my mama and daddy is from England. So that's not Africa.
Pearl?
Yeah, Pearl daddy from England. God bless his soul. I don't really know him like that. He passed away a couple of years ago. I don't even remember when he passed away, but I never really know him. All I know is my kids are grown. If they have kids, I'm going to know my kids' kids. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going to talk bad about her daddy, my mama daddy, but that he didn't do me right as a granddaddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How's your dad doing?
My dad's doing fine. My dad, he's
still
he over at Cheetahs, like one of your favorite hangouts, the Script Club.
I love Cheetahs, man.
He's at Cheetahs. Actually, we went and we watched the second playoff game. We watched at for college.
Cheetahs?
We watched it at Cheetahs. Invite some friends. He gave us bottle this, because Pop don't play. Pop,
I know.
Pop, he keep buying new cars and he keeps saying he broke. He's a better granddaddy than he was a daddy.
Really?
Because when I was in high school one morning, he woke me up and was like, "Come ride with me. I'm got to go drop this dope off." I was like, "Daddy, I got a test tomorrow." He said, "You ain't passing. Bring your ass on. You ain't passing anyway. You fell in all the classes." So I got in the car with him, and I was trafficking cocaine ever since that day, right? But my children and my brothers and sisters on my dad's side kids, he give them Christmas. He give them money, hundreds of dollars. I'm like, I had to take something somewhere to get $100, $200. But he's a better granddaddy than he was a daddy to me.
Well, he lived by example. You know what I mean? You paved the way for that.
I appreciate it, man, because it's nothing like family. For all of y'all who's listening for the holidays, go back and find the matriarch. Every family needs a matriarch. The matriarch of the family is usually the older or the elder, how y'all would say, woman. Y'all spend your holidays with her. If you got kids from different men, they got to see your kids another time. Your kids need to be with their family on holiday, not with their daddy. Now, if you want to spend time with your son, you had all year long. Don't wait to Thanksgiving and Christmas talking about I want my son.
Right.
You're a sorry daddy. And ladies, y'all need to get your photo albums. Get them out. Memories of everything.
Every year you should do an updated
Memories
one.
of everything. Yes, and you got to watch your kids. Let your kids know you grow. I don't advise. Baby showers, I understand that. Baby showers should be given to a woman by her best friend. It shouldn't be her spending her money. The baby daddy spending his money and the family spending all their money on a baby shower. Then you just did a gender reveal, which I think was stupid because we didn't know what we were when our mama had us, Big Mac. We didn't know what we were.
Until you came out.
Because you came out and say, it's a boy, it's a girl. Now they spending $10,000 and $20,000 between the time the baby is born. You have the baby first birthday party and you invite everybody and the baby don't know none of these ugly little kids that's at the party. The baby, half of the kids is crying. If you bring character, the baby's terrified of the character, and the baby is not gonna remember this, and y'all ain't gonna have no picture because you're gonna lose your phone, and all the pictures gonna go away. Get you a photo album. Invite only family and friends to your baby first birthday party. Learn to save money. Let's stay out of these high-end stores that's created by rich and wealthy people, and we spending all our hard working money on, and we saying how hard times is because we spending our time and money doing the wrong things, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Trick Daddy Dollars, and that was a moment with the mayor.
Yeah, you gotta remember that. Remember that moment.
You know what I mean? Nah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna put that.
I'm shaming my black people, man, and even black businesses. Black businesses need to do real business. You don't have to act black because you're black. My staff at Sunday's Eatery, plus we got another one on 6th Trunk now in Broward.
Come on now, you got two now.
Right, I got two Sunday.
And the truck still, right?
My thing is, when you walk in Sunday's Eatery and my employees don't greet you and don't treat you with a smile, then you don't need to come back there no more.
Damn.
And there's people that pull all type of tricks. I remember one lady came in there and ordered some food at 12:30 and came back at 5 and said, my food was cold. I was like, it should be cold by now. Yeah. But I protect my workers too. Because I tell everybody in the kitchen, if something pop off in that lobby, y'all need to get up there and protect them girls because all my girls is high school girls and girls that are in college. We teaching them how to be real business men and women and entrepreneurs. So a lot of times they're young. So when y'all come in there, they not going to be mean to y'all. Y'all can cuss at them and do whatever. But don't go overboard because I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to stand my ground. You know,
right.
That's a flaw of the law. You're allowed to stand your ground. And if I see you trying to attack one of my little high school or college workers in there, I'm going to have to put you down.
Trick Daddy Dollars. Are you going to open up a Sundays outside of Florida?
I want to. I want to go. I want to go to Tallahassee. First of all, you got Ron the Satan is in Tallahassee. I can get him out of there first. I would go to Jacksonville. Okay. I would go Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, Dallas.
No New York? No Jersey? Jersey would be fire.
You know how high it is. I'm gonna have the ribs gonna have to be $40.
Yes, it's a little it's a little pricey.
It's pricey here, and for a central part, I would have to be somewhere between Harlem and Manhattan
to really get
to get the traffic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, Trick, I appreciate you hanging out. One more thing before you go. I'm here in the Radio Big Mac Show because it's Black History Month. Right. We're doing Overlooked Black History Legends. Okay. And you, for me, are a legend.
Appreciate
what you've done for hip-hop, you're a legend.
Appreciate it.
But a lot of people don't realize, too, your legacy also is because before the song came out, you were eating booties like grocery way before anybody else.
Definitely that.
So I
Booty
appreciate
juice drunk.
So I just want to honor you with that because if it wasn't for you, that wouldn't even be thought to be promoted because you've been the king of the eating booty gang for as long as I've known you.
And I'm not only the president, I'm also a member. So women, you could go ahead and eat me out too.
Oh my God! Wait, Trick, before you go, what's the EBG motto?
Baby, lay down. We got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Trick Daddy Dollars in the Radio Big Mac Show.
94.7 The Block, New York.